Well, you know, you have to talk low, but at the same time over the sound of the ringing in my ears. So, you know.
I got up. Oh my gosh, it's getting worse.
Oh no.
My sleep. I'm starting to like do things in my sleep now. I put on my clothes. I was at my friend's and I got up out of bed and she said that I was like talking to a group of people or something like that, right? And she's like, and then all of a sudden you just get up and you're like, I gotta put these on. And then she was like, are you going somewhere? And I'm just like, I just gotta put these on. And my shirt was inside out, my pants were backwards.
Were you awake or were you
No,
sleepwalking?
I was sleeping.
Oh
so
my
then when
God.
I woke up, I'm like, I like didn't really think about it. I go in the mirror and I'm like, why am I wearing clothes? I'm pretty sure I went to bed with no clothes on. Like, I always sleep naked. Like, that's just what I do. I sleep naked.
It's supposed to be really good for you.
It is very good for you. Because your body can regulate its temperature better.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Paige throwing some trivia on you.
So that is so similar to my experiences of moving, turning, getting up, whatever I do. It just takes a couple of steps away from when I knew I was going to do something, or getting up, standing up, and then I totally forget what I was doing. And the losing time thing, you know, especially if I'm aware of it happening. Like, I usually am not aware of it happening. Someone has to have told me, you did such and such, whatever.
Yeah, I didn't know until she told me. She's like, yeah, you literally got up in the middle of the night, 3 o'clock in the morning, put your clothes on.
Yeah.
That's why I had my clothes on.
Yeah. So first time I realized I was losing time was several years ago. I was at the gas station down at the south end of the island and took the hose, I stuck it in my car, and I looked out at this field across from the car. I looked out at this field across the street at the grass. And then I thought, you know, you should look at the gauge to make sure. I don't know why. I was looking at the price or whatever I was looking at. And I looked at the gauge, and it was already, like, I had put probably, I don't know, $40 on the pump, for example, and it had already gone through more than 20. And I looked at the pump and I went, oh my God, they forgot to zero it out when I went to pay. And so I walked back in and I said, you know, this pump already has more than half of my thing on it. This pump already has more than $20 on it. And they're like, no, you've been pumping your gas. We zeroed it out. And I'm like, I really don't think I did. I mean, I'm standing there and it's already more than $20 on it, so it must have been left over by the previous person. And I was totally convinced that they had messed up. And they brought out their logbook and their receipts and you know, did the cash register and everything to show me, to prove to me that, you know, they hadn't taken my money. And when they were pretty close to done proving this to me, it was when I was coming to the realization that my brain had just shut off. When I looked at it, that I realized, oh, I remember putting the hose in, and I remember looking off at the green field, and it's I guess I just blanked out staring at the green field, you know, and it was terrifying to all of a sudden realize it wasn't them, it was my brain losing time.
Yeah.
And they were so nice about it. It made me feel even worse, you know.
No, I have to $20.
Well, and I didn't say it in a mean way, but I mean, I was accusing them of robbing me. You know?
Okay.
But yeah, so that sleepwalking thing, that's a very similar feeling to no, I didn't. I didn't do that. What are you talking about?
No, I fully believe in doing it now. I don't even say no. What I warn everybody I sleep with. Okay, that sounds weird. Okay, not like that. But anyway, most of the time I'm like, hey, just letting you know, forewarning you, I sleep talk.
Exactly.
I don't mean anything by it. So if I say something weird, say, don't kill me if I get up out of my sleep.
Yeah, well, or hopefully they know to be careful of you around knives when you're in that state. People have been known to murder their significant others.
They just go driving off.
They've actually killed them, like, and out of, I don't know what it's called.
Okay, I really don't appreciate this conversation. Soon I'm gonna. My future husband's probably watching this.
I'm just saying, don't take a nap near the kitchen.